Hey guys, Milwaukee just came out with a new M12 ROVER service and repair light. This dude's awesome, and I'm going to give you a lot of reasons why you should take a look at it and say, is this light for you? But I'm also going to give you a couple reasons why you might want to reconsider if this light's going to work as your main light, depending where you work at. Stick with us. All right, check this guy out. I mean, it looks like a perfect light to use, not only with a larger M12 battery, but you can also put a smaller M12 battery in here, and it makes it even more compact. You have two magnetic strips on the back that are really strong, a good keyhole here, some rubber overmold to set this guy down. You can set it down on its side. This light will pivot 110 degrees in both directions, and it will stay there. It takes a little bit of gusto to move it. For you guys who would want to charge USB style tools, other lights, phones, whatever it might be, you have 2.1 amps here. It's turned on by this little lightning bolt button. It also lets you know your fuel gauge up top. Once you push that button, this USB is turned on for 2 hours. Using this thing couldn't get any simpler. You push the power button on top, turns on high, push the power button again, it turns to low. On high, you have approximately 2 hours per amp hour battery you use of runtime. So with this 4.0 on the bottom, you get about 8 hours of 700 lumens. On low, which is here, 250 lumens, you're going to get about 6 hours per amp hour battery used, which means with this little 4.0 on the bottom, you're going to get 24 hours of use. This dude is IP54 rated, and we can charge something while it's turned on. Now, we already pushed that button, so you can see our blue lights here telling us this dude's charging. Even with this off, it'll still stay charging. Pretty cool, right? IP54 rated and impact resistance. Now let me show you one thing that is a negative on this light. I don't know if you guys read the instructions or abide by them. That's probably a 50-50 or less. But right here, important safety instructions. Get through some of this stuff. Do not use outdoors. And that surprises me greatly because this thing is awesome outdoors. The first thing I did when I got this was say, man, I could pop this on the front of my golf cart and I've got a nice headlight. I don't have to turn on my 48 to 12 volt inverter, and there we go. I can even pop it on low if I want, and it's perfect. It doesn't really get in anybody else's way. So if you're gonna abide by the do not use it outdoors thing, even though it's IP54 rated, I guess keep it out of the rain. Or if you gotta fix your truck outside, at least keep the light underneath. Seriously, the don't use your light outdoors part just kind of hit me and said, wait a minute, this dude's got a ton of uses outdoors, from putting it on your trailer while you're loading something up to, I can't even imagine how many people could use this while you're fixing something outdoors. Guys who are running service trucks, who are gonna go out and change lug nuts. It is the perfect amount of light for so many different things. You could use it outdoors. And you can also use this in a ton of different places indoors. I totally get that. But man, it just really hits me when they say don't use it outdoors. I could see don't use it outdoors in the rain or trying to get this thing wet, but it is IP54 rated. I wanted to show you with a smaller, this is a 2.0 amp hour battery that's on the bottom. It still will stand up, still does everything just as well. But if you're gonna buy this guy and not use the magnetic strips on the back, the larger batteries are just beautiful. I love this light, 59 bucks. It's not the cheapest light out there. None of the Milwaukees are. They have their True View light that's going to show you the different color of wires and give you the direct daylight or outdoor experience so you can't mix things up. And I get that because we see a ton of different lights roll through this shop that just don't have that right color. Now they have changed that color slightly through the years, and if you can see it here, when you look at the two different colors in the camera, this is an older light that they called True View, and you should be able to see it's slightly different. They're getting a little more white. I hope you can pick that up. Milwaukee also has a multitude of other different lights out there. This guy is also a little bit of a different color, but at the same point, All of them work good. Now let me stop blinding you and making the camera screw up. The big difference that I see between one of these small lights, which is not inexpensive either, and this is also their USB series, is the magnets. This magnet has just enough to hold it. Not a ton more, but just enough to hold it when you're working on cars, where this dude's got a lot. You can bump it and it's not gonna fall. A lot of different things like that. Downside, if you drive a Ford, like I do, it's an aluminum body. So anytime you get to a point with a hood, this won't stick. You gotta find a frame or something else. And a lot of cars are that way now too. So the magnets on cars are getting less and less useful. Either way, I'm super curious to hear what you think of the do not use outdoors. Do you think Milwaukee just screwed up and that carried over from somewhere else and they didn't remove it and didn't read it well? Or do you think they really mean don't use it outdoors? Serious, want to hear it? Put it in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Always, always, always make sure you have a great day.